We are told to find ourselves, to build an identity as solid as stone, a singular truth to present to the world. But what if your true nature is not a fortress to be built, but an ocean to be witnessed? What if the greatest act of courage is not to be fitted for a single, perfect form, but to honor the magnificent, terrifying chaos of your own becoming? In the silent, velvet expanse where nebulae are born, the moon felt an ancient and profound loneliness. She was not a rock, but a soul adrift, watching the cosmos from her eternal balcony. Her mother was not a person, but a presence, the great weaver of night, the force that spun the fabric of space-time on a loom of dark matter. One cycle, as her light had dwindled to a fragile, ghostly sliver, the moon drifted to the edge of the loom, her voice a whisper of starlight and sorrow. "Mother," she pleaded, her essence trembling. "Great weaver, I beg of you, make for me a gown." The weaver's presence shimmered, a wave of gravity and wisdom. "A gown, my child? Of what thread?" "Of permanence," the moon cried, a desperation cracking her celestial calm. "Look at the diamond constellations, the spires of Orion. They are fixed. They are known. Their beauty is a statement, not a question. I am a question. I am a ghost, then a promise, then a blinding spectacle, and then I am gone again into my own shadow. No one knows me. How can they, when I do not even know myself from one moment to the next? Weave me a gown of my fullest light, a garment of pure, unwavering brilliance, so that I may finally be whole, so that I may finally be seen." The moon envisioned it, a robe of incandescent silk, cut from the cloth of her brightest self, a form that would hold her, define her, and end this agonizing cycle of appearance and erasure. It would be her armor against the void, her final, perfect identity. The great weaver paused her work. The hum of creation quieted. She extended a force, not of hands, but of pure intention, and drew 3 threads from the moon's very being. The first was a filament of absolute black, the profound and fertile darkness of her new phase, a thread of potent emptiness and quiet contemplation. The second was a shimmering cord of the most delicate silver, the hue of her crescent, a thread of hope, of beginnings, of fragile, growing courage. The third was a blindingly white ribbon of pure, radiant light, spun from the peak of her fullness, a thread of triumph, of revelation, of unapologetic presence. "You ask for a gown of only this one," the weaver's thought echoed through the void, indicating the brilliant white thread. "But look! A garment woven from only this light would be brittle. It has no shadow to give it depth. It has no beginning to give it meaning. It is a single, screaming note in an unfinished symphony. It is a lie." The weaver then took the black thread. "And a gown of this shadow? It would be a shroud, a denial of the brilliance you are capable of. It is an end without a story. To be seen as you wish," the weaver continued, her voice both terrible and tender, "is to be seen in part. It is to ask the universe to love a single page of your epic and discard the rest of the book. Do you not see, my wandering child? Your power is not in your stillness. It is in your rhythm. You are the conductor of the tides on 1,000 sleeping worlds. You are the lover's secret and the poet's ink. You are the lantern for the lost. You do not burn out like a static star, you dance. Your darkness gives the world a canvas for its dreams. Your return gives it a reason to look up." The moon watched as the weaver held the 3 threads together. The black, the silver, the white. They did not merge, but complemented one another, creating a pattern of impossible depth and complexity. In that moment, the moon saw not her phases, but her entirety. The void within her was not an absence, but a sanctuary. The sliver was not a fragment, but a promise. The full light was not a mask, but a celebration. She did not get her gown. She received something far greater, the truth of her own design. The ache of her loneliness was not erased, but transformed. It was the price of her power, the sacred space between her breaths. She was not a broken thing in need of mending, but a dynamic, living force, beautiful not in spite of her changes, but because of them. We, like the moon, are conditioned to chase a single, marketable version of ourselves. We build a personal brand, curating our lives into a highlight reel of unwavering success and strength. We fear our own cycles, our phases of doubt, our periods of retreat, our necessary darkness. We crave a gown of fullness to hide the parts of us that feel incomplete or unseen. But this fable reminds us that our authenticity is not found in a static snapshot. It is in the courageous embrace of our entire, dynamic self. Our integrity lies in honoring the sliver of hope, the shadow of grief, and the brilliant light of joy as equally valid threads in the fabric of our being. True wholeness is not a fixed state to be achieved, but a rhythm to be lived. So the next time you feel fragmented, caught between who you were and who you are becoming, remember the wisdom of the cosmos. Your worth is not measured in consistency, but in your courage to wane and to wax. You are not a static portrait hanging in a silent hall. You are a living, breathing tide, and your greatest power lies in the rhythm of your own, unending change. This is the enduring wisdom of Filiarium.